When I met Maria, we were both struggling with addiction. We were at the end, for all intents and purposes. We had nothing left. We were both ready to die, unfortunately, because between the addiction and the mental illness that we both struggled with, it was just the end of the line for us. When we found out that Maria was pregnant, it changed everything. We got her into rehab. She worked really hard there. She started going to appointments for the baby, prenatal, all that. I want you to meet my daughter, Trillian Beats. I didn't even have a job when we found out that Trillian was coming, and it was a very real risk of her being on the street, pregnant. It wasn't a distant reality. We literally just avoided that by days. I went to detox for 7 days, and I got a job, and it was right across the street from where we lived. We had no car. And that's probably about when Waypoint entered the picture. Kristen from Waypoint has been there for Trillian's whole life. We were just an unbeatable team. Maybe on some level Maria knew that there was gonna be ups and really big downs for her coming, because we had so many ups for a while, because the biggest down we had was Maria relapsed. I didn't really have a choice but to move the baby and myself in with my mom temporarily. We just happened to have a visit with Waypoint shortly after. And at that visit, I really connected with Maria and encouraged her to open up, and she opened up with Kristen during the Waypoint visit, and ended up bringing crisis to the apartment, because Maria was just really in bad shape mentally. It all came back to the mental issues that Maria was up against. Kristen gave us a lot of support. I was able to help Maria. We got her into a new program, and around that time is when she sent me some letters that were just really good communication. 7 days after the second letter she sent me was when she passed away. When she didn't respond to me, I knew that something happened. So, I mean, it's obviously the worst thing that's ever happened in my life. There's no doubt that things would be better for me and for Trillian if Maria was still here. You don't stop. You don't give up. She gave me a beautiful child. Some people have had it much worse than that, so I can't really complain. And maybe that's what resilience is about, just being happy with what you have and working hard for it. Trillian's my life, and I wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for Trillian. I still go to group every week to maintain my strength and my resilience, and everything is just where it needs to be for me now more than it ever has. Unfortunately, Maria's not there for that, but by her not being here, do you just give up? Do you stop being resilient? Do you stop trying to do better? It hasn't just been a dark, dreary, awful road. I mean, I've been reconnected with my mother and sister, and Waypoint got me through situations that I wouldn't have been able to get through on my own. I think a lot of people hesitate at the idea of a home visitor or a child care visitor or whatever you want to call it, because they have it in their head that you're being checked on or something. But it was never like that. We never were made to feel that way. We never made to feel we were being criticized. We just felt like we were being supported. I think Trillian's gonna do some amazing things. I do.